Hi, friends, and welcome back to 5 Minutes with Faith in Motion. So, have you ever carried way too many grocery bags at once? Like you refuse to make 2 trips? I know I have. So now you've got bags on your arms, cutting into your hands. You're trying to grab your keys, something's slipping, and you're like, I got this. But you really don't. And the whole time, you could have just made another trip or set something down. And I think we do the same thing in life. We carry things we were never meant to hold. Worry about the future. Pressure to hold everything together. Fear, stress, unanswered questions. And after a while, it just starts feeling normal. But normal doesn't mean necessary. So in 1 Peter 5:7, it says, "Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you." Not some of it, not the smaller things, all of it. And I love that word cast. It doesn't mean to gently place. It means to throw it, release it, let it go. Because God never asked you to carry everything. But if we're honest, letting go is hard because we like control. We like to feel like we're managing things. But control is often just fear wearing a disguise. Psalm 46 says, "Be still and know that I am God." Being still is uncomfortable sometimes because it means you're not fixing it. You're not forcing it. You're not holding it all together. You're trusting. And trust says, God, you've got this, even if I don't. And then there's worry. Worry feels productive, doesn't it? Like if we think about it enough, we'll solve it. But Philippians 4 tells us, don't carry it, bring it. Every worry can become a prayer. Every anxious thought can turn into a conversation with God because worry holds it, but prayer hands it over. And here's where it gets deeper. We don't just struggle to give God the situation, we struggle to give him the outcome. We say, God, I trust you, but in the back of our minds, we're still thinking, as long as it works the way that I hoped. But real surrender, it lets go of the ending too. It says, God, I trust your way more than my expectation. And that's not easy, but that's where peace begins. And here's something that we don't always talk about either. This isn't a one-time thing. You don't just lay it down once and never pick it back up again. Jesus even says we take up our cross daily, which means surrender is daily. Some things you'll have to lay down again tomorrow, and maybe the next day too. Fear, control, frustration. But every time you lay it down, you get a little lighter. And maybe this is the part that you need to hear most. You don't have to be strong enough to carry it. 2 Corinthians says, God's power is made perfect in weakness. So the moment that you say, I can't do this on my own, it isn't failure. It's the beginning of freedom because now you're making room for him to carry it. And when you finally release it, you don't end up empty. You find rest. Jesus says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Not temporary relief, not distraction, but rest, true rest, the kind that settles your heart even when life isn't fully settled. So here's your faith in motion step this week. I want you to actually name it. What are you carrying? Not the surface answer, the real one. And then instead of holding on to it, lay it down. Maybe it's through prayer. Maybe it's saying it out loud. Maybe it's picturing yourself physically handing it to God. But don't just think about it. Release it. Because you were never meant to carry it all. Thanks for spending 5 minutes with Faith in Motion. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who might be carrying more than they should right now. And if you want to keep walking this out together, don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, you don't have to hold it all. Lay it down at the feet of Jesus. Until next time, God bless.